What's good, guys? I've got something a little bit different for you here today. So as you know, we normally just trade the New York AM session, but for this one here, we did take a trade last night during Asia's session. Just roll the clip. Alright, y'all, forgive me if I look chopped. It's the end of the day for me right now, but we are currently in a trade during Asia's session. I'm not gonna lie, I've been in this shit for like 3 hours now, so I'm tired of holding this. We're gonna be swinging it overnight, and trade recap's gonna drop tomorrow. But here is the current look. We're up, damn, my computer looked dusty, but we're up about 35 points, targeting these all-time highs. Flash going crazy, messing with it, but I think we're gonna manipulate to the highs overnight. So that's the trade that we're taking. It's currently Thursday night, and I have to go to bed because I have to wake up and trade tomorrow morning early. So we're gonna hold this overnight and see what happens. Like I said, trade recap dropping tomorrow. So as you'll see, this is the trade here. It did end up playing out overnight. And the reason that I'm making this video is to show you guys the importance of sitting on the higher time frame. I'm not really endorsing that you should trade Asia session, especially if you're learning how to trade. I wouldn't recommend trying to constantly be on the charts and trying to trade all the sessions. Maybe stick to New York if you're trading US indices, because that's probably going to be the best for you. But the point of this is to show you how important these higher time frames are, like I said, and I want to talk about the time frames that I used to take this trade. So I literally did not even touch a lower time frame than the hourly. I only used the hourly and the 4-hour for this, and that's because this was mostly like a liquidity and just trend-based trade. And when you are on the higher time frames, the draws become so clear. I promise to you, like, maybe one day I'm just going to become a permanent swing trader, because I feel like when I take these type of trades, they maybe don't present themselves as much, and you don't have like that same amount of adrenaline. I think day trading is just so exciting to people, but if you look at a trade like this, it was kind of like boring. All I did was enter based on the trend, and then I went downstairs, was kind of just chilling on my phone, and all I did was check my computer the next morning and I had won. So pretty simple idea here, and I'm going to give you guys a little breakdown of what this was and show you guys pretty much how free I felt like this was to me. So coming into the day here, well, even coming back a couple days here, because we are on the hourly, you'll see this was Wednesday morning where these lows way down here, like Wednesday 12 o'clock opening, and we came up during the New York session and we took out the previous all-time highs, which were over here. So we took out these previous all-time highs. We put in a new all-time high like Thursday, so yesterday morning. And after that, we started to retrace down. When we were retracing back down yesterday during New York AM, retrace the gap that we created on that leg up, and then boom, displacement back up to the upside. So for this, especially when we're around all-time highs, I feel like the draw is really clean, right? Really simple. We just want to go back to all-time highs. And like I said, I'm just simply basing this off the trend. Big move up, retrace, start heading back up to the upside. I want to maybe see a smaller retrace in here before entering, and the target's going to always be those all-time highs. So really simple here. We got, after that confirmation, we just got a little bit again of a retrace and then another displacement leg to the upside, and I just set about a 30-point stop loss to give the trade some room to run, and then we targeted the all-time highs. And for this trade, we had absolutely zero drawdown. Once I entered in, there was no more drawdown, and I really was confident that we were going to push to the highs overnight. If you don't know, or you should know, but the US is going through a little bit of a shutdown right now. They're a little bit cooked. So with all that going on, NFP data got delayed. So today I feel like there was going to be a lot of opportunity, but it kind of got cooked with that. So I wasn't sure what was going to happen with that delay. I felt like the draw was clear from yesterday, so I just took this overnight, and this ended up playing out well. And like I said, it really was just based on this simple idea of trading along with the trend, and I want to show you guys how easy it is and how clear things can be when you just take a step back, and instead of like lurking on the 1 minute time frame like a demon, bro, you can just make things work by taking that step back, looking at the higher time frame, and seeing how clear these draws are. So not really too normal for today. I don't really take a lot of these because they don't present themselves as much, but when they do present themselves, a lot of the time I feel like they're free, they're pretty clean, and I was able to make a nice $1,000 off of this trade. I also have some proof of the trade for you guys right here. All right, guys, I just woke up. It's about 5:30 right now. As you'll see, the trade did end up playing out $1,062.20 of profit. It did end up playing out pretty quickly after I went to bed, so solid trade here. If you did make it to the end of the video, I greatly appreciate you for watching. If you have any questions about my strategy or trading in general, please leave comments about those below, and I hope to see you in the next video.